How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Ranked Report. So we're back with more Spikemuth Cup, and this week we are using a team that I built very, very early in this format. So this was kind of when the format was first introduced. It was mostly a side event at like regionals, that kind of stuff. So once you knocked out, you can go play some Spikemuth Cup. Which was fun. I ended up just building something like dead standard because it was like I didn't really have much time to build. It was very early meta. And I think kind of before the meta had time to develop, you could just pick standard, very strong Pokemon with a good team comp. Like you got Fire, Water, Grass core, you got a Landero, you got an Urshifu, you've got, I mean, maybe Aleki's probably slightly better than Coco in that slot, but I had Coco because I like him. And he has stuff he can do, like he gives you a better matchup into opposing Urshifu than Regieleki does, for example. Gives you terrain control against Rillabooms, so you can use it as another line of defense for your Suicune. It's kind of like a pseudo intimidate almost against Rillaboom. So yeah, early format this team was really good. Like I said, people hadn't had time to figure out what the answers for it were. I will say I think it's less effective now than it was when I first built the team. Just because the meta had time to develop, people have had time to figure out what's good into this kind of stuff. Like Serena's been popping up a lot more recently, and Serena gives this team a hard time. Super effective damage on Suicune, stops Fake Out from Incin, stops Rillaboom completely. Triple Axel can be can watch out Lando, and if it's Assault Vest, you can't KO it with Sludge Bomb. He's got good pivoting. Coco doesn't really deal any damage to it. So like that thing, for example, is a bit of a problem for this team. Yeah, I still think it's a solid team. Like if you play very well with it, you can still get wins. But I think it's definitely less dangerous now than it was early meta. In terms of the sets, everything's pretty standard. Like you're seeing more Assault Vest Rillaboom than Rose Incense, or well, Miracle Seed, same thing. At the moment, like Miracle Seed's kind of something you saw in Series 12 a lot, just to like get one shots on Kyogres, that kind of thing. But now that the power levels drop down a bit, Assault Vest gets you more mileage on a Rillaboom. What I mean by that is, like in again Series 12, for example, having Assault Vest and Rillaboom often didn't get you that much because there were max airstreams everywhere that you often wanted to protect against. And like the special moves were so strong that a lot of the time you couldn't take two of them anyway, even with an Assault Vest. So it was better just to boost your damage and give yourself access to protect. But I had Assault Vest of Coco on this team, so I was using Miracle Seed or Rose Incense Rillaboom. But yeah, I was having problems. I think I kind of, as I was saying, I was having problems into Serena. So I'd maybe consider changing that. Maybe make the Coco into a Regieleki or something like that. But other than that, it's all very, very standard stuff. Like those would be the four moves you see on pretty much any Assault Vest Coco set. Those would be the four moves you see on pretty much any Suicune. Incin's always Flare Blitz, Parting Shot, Fake Out, plus one other. I've got Throat Chop. Lando, Earthbound Sludge Bomb, pretty standard. And then it's either Substitute or sometimes you see Rock Slide. Very rarely you'll see like Extra Sensory or Psychic. I think it's Psychic. And then you'll pretty much always see Protect. Except, well, I guess sometimes you see Scarf Lando, but... And then Urshifu, Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Sucker Punch, always. And then Detect if you're not Choice Banded, and like Poison Jab or U-Turn if you are. Yeah, nothing particularly wild on the team. Like I said, just very standard composition. You got Fire, Water, Grass core, you got some offensive threats, you got some speed control. Yeah, here's the team if you want to use it, and let's jump into the battles. Okay, for our first battle of the day, we're against... Ooh, I think I saw this team on Twitter, actually. This is like a take on what was known as like the fake PG core back in, I think it was 2017. Which is like Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Kartana. This was before Rillaboom and Incineroar. Well, before Rillaboom existed. I think it was before Incin got Intimidate. I could be slightly wrong. Yeah, it was Fini, Arcanine, Kartana, and then E was... an electric type, in this case Raichu. P was P2, and then G was Gigalith, but in this case it's Stack Attacker, because it's just kind of better. So this is basically a take on that. I think Suicune matches up pretty well into this. The one worry is I need to be very wary of this Fini. I'm going to find a Lando here, honestly. Oh, I need to be so careful of this Fini, yeah. Feeny weirdly is kind of an annoying matchup for me, because if it gets a Calm Mind up, I'm in a bit of trouble. So I could go like Rilla, Suicune, Instant Coco, something like that. Maybe I'll just bring Lando for damage into the... Yeah, once TR goes down, I think Lando's pretty good here. So I could also just go Instant Suicune, I think makes more sense. Yeah, I'm going to go Instant Suicune, and I'm going to Rillaboom Lando, I think. Yeah, Coco doesn't really achieve very much here. This is a tricky game to start with, actually. This may come down to burn fishing with Suicune, honestly. If I keep my Rilla around as well, just to threaten Grassy Glides on Feeny, then I could be okay. But that's going to be the key here, I think, is preserving my Rillaboom for endgame. Because there's no way that Feeny doesn't come to this game. That's just not a thing that's going to happen. Okay. Slightly annoying lead. Yeah, I don't have Taunt with this Incin. My opponent does not know that I don't have Taunt with this Incin. Download gives them attack. Yep. Good, 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 good. So a couple options here. First option is just go for damage neutralization here. Just go like Parting Shot Snarl. Go Fake Out and something, I don't know. The other option is to fish for burns, which I think I kind of prefer here. I could also just start chunking Raichu, trying to get some damage down on that. Yeah, the damage on P2 is not going to be permanent. I'd only be fishing for a burn there. It might actually be worth fishing for a burn. Yeah, they're going to fake out my instant, that's fine. I can see them setting up TR here. I'm burn fishing. I did not burn. That is cheating. Okay, they try attack me. Into Suicune, that's not going to do that much. Oh my god, that's pathetic. That's so fun. That is an insanely bulky Pokemon. Suicune's ridiculous. So what I go for here, I think I Parting Shot, and then... I think I scored the... I do want to fish for burns on this P2. Because burning P2 is kind of nice. But also I want to break a Sash and get damage from Raichu. I'll get off to the Raichu. I probably should have done that last turn, in fact, just to break a Sash. Oh, they're Volt Tackle? Oh my god. Oh wait, they're -1, I'm fine. Okay, a burn here would be lovely. Burn? Dude, my Suicune's broken. Burn has like Skull has like an 86% burn rate or something stupid like that. And I get no burns from 2. My opponent is cheating. I can bring in Rilla here though, which does 2 things. 1, it threatens the Raichu, which is very nice. And 2, it gives my Suicune more recovery, which is also very nice. Try to take again. Stem into Rilla. Okay. And then Suicune gets all its health back. Nice. Okay, I think at this point I want to conserve my Suicune. Do I just Glide Raichu and switch in... Glide Raichu, switch in... I did Fake Out as well, but I don't think that's worth it. I'm just going to Glide the Raichu. I'm going to switch my Instant here, I think. I could switch in Lando just to threaten. I think I would prefer that, actually, just because if they switch in Feeny and try and Volt Tackle my Suicune here, then I can threaten the Feeny with Spikemuth. Because I could see this being a Feeny switch here just to get rid of the trade. Nope, they just let the Raichu go down. Okay, that's not ideal. As long as they don't Ice Beam my Lando spot here for some reason. Okay, they get TR up. It's going to be stacked now, isn't it? Okay. So they want to Ice Beam... Oh, they're bringing Feeny. Hold. P2's at -1, right? Yeah. Question is, do I swing with Rilla? I don't think I do. I think that's too risky. I'm going to switch into my Suicune here, I think. I might just double switch. I feel so lazy, though. But I think they want to try and pick off my Rillaboom here. So I'm going to go into Incin. I might actually just Sludge Bomb the Feeny here. I feel like they're not going to hit my Lando. P2 switches out. Oh, if I'd Earth Powered that slot, I would have been in such good shape. Okay. That's fine. I get an Intimidate down. And I'll get a Sludge Bomb off on the Feeny as well, which is nice. Intimidate gives me here. Feeny can't one-shot my Lando. That's Ice Beam Feeny, but you don't really ever see Ice Beam Feeny. Yeah, they just Moonblast probably into Rilla? Yeah, they want to get damage on a Rilla here. So that feels like Specs damage. That did a lot. That did a lot of damage. Sludge Bomb. Bonk. Very big damage. Is Lando dead to... Lando's probably dead to Gyro plus Moonblast here, right? So I think I want to save that for when Trick comes down. I'm just going to pass him with the stack here. Is it passing with stack? No, passing with stack doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to pass him with the Feeny just so I take less damage on a Rillaboom coming in here. And I think do I protect or switch? How many turns left on Trick Room? 3. I could go protect, switch, pivot, potentially. I kind of like repositioning Suicune here though, just because once I get Grassy Terrain, first of all I get more Grassy Terrain recovery on my Suicune, which is nice. Oh, okay, that's good. If he goes for a Moonblast again here, that pretty much confirms to me that it's locked into Moonblast. But that felt like so much damage on Incin. That feels like way too much damage to not be Specs, I'll be honest. So the play here is Rilla, right? Grassy Terrain, that gives me 1,000,000 recovery on Suicune. Yeah, okay, that's going to be Specs then. So -1, so it does, yeah, that's not too much. It's a reasonable amount, actually. I need to be wary of this P2 going for Ice Beam. I need to be very wary of this P2 going for Ice Beam. Given that Fee's locked into Specs, I could just take a KO in this slot here. I think I could just go Glide and Scald into the Feeny slot. Because I'm not too worried about Feeny now that I know it's Specs. Rillaboom's not that great into P2. Yeah, I think I like that. Just say, okay, I'm going to get a KO here. What are you going to do? And now that I know Feeny's Specs as well, that's a free KO with Lando. Okay, Feeny does switch. This is probably switch an Ice Beam, but does Glide plus Scald here kill? Glide. Bonk. That's a lot of damage at the very least. They do Ice Beam. This will kill me. Bye, Rilla. Did good. I feel like Scald kills here, right? Scald. Nope, Bud. There we go. Well, that was the most important one. Okay, so what's the move here? I think with a burn stack, I'd probably go Incin? Because I think Snarl plus burn will kill stack. Oh, it does. I can't remember which recovery goes first. I'm going to Incin. This way I can pretty safely parting shot into my Landorus. I just have the fake out option if I want it. But I think I just go for Snarl parting shot here and just kind of eliminate the threat that P2 poses. Do this. I no longer care about this stack attack that was burned. Also, of the 3 Scalds to burn, I think that was definitely the most useful one. The benefit of Scald fishing. Okay, let's go Rock Slide. Ooh, a flincher could be a bit annoying. Because a flincher would potentially let them set up. Oh, it's Life Orb. Interesting. Just don't flinch my Incin. This doesn't kill it, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, we don't flinch. That's huge. Oh wait, this endgame's gonna be nightmarish though, isn't it? Fuck. It has occurred to me this endgame is going to be terrible. Oh. Ah! That's bad. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. I don't like that at all. I mean, they'd probably go Trick Room here with P2, right? Do they Trick Room or do they just Ice Beam? Because if they go for Ice Beam, I think I Protect here and Snarl. And if they Trick Room, I go for Sludge Bomb Snarl. Pretty annoying. What, they minus... Oh, they're neutral as well. I'm dead to Ice Beam. Oh, that miss is not good. So if they Ice Beam me here, I'm just dead. I can trade, but then I can't beat the P2 is the issue. Because they've got Misty Terrain up. I'm just going to take out the Feeny here and Snarl. Okay, I kill Feeny. Maybe Protect was the move there. Please press Trick Room. Please just press Trick Room. Snarl connect, that's good. Please TR, please TR, please TR. Okay. That's... I think that might win me the game now, because I can now Protect with Lando, Snarl, switch Snarl, Protect Snarl, sub Snarl, I don't know. Basically just some combination of Snarls. Yeah. I Protect, and I Snarl. I can even play this at a time, honestly. Might not be the worst idea to play this at a time. Ice Beam, hits Protect. Yep. I Snarl. Bonk. Suicune gets more health back. Good job, Suicune. I'm gonna switch into my Incin. With 3 minutes left, okay, I'm playing this at a time. Sorry guys, you're all waiting. Maybe if I'm feeling generous, I'll fast forward this bit, but yeah, these games are on 15-minute timers, so in a normal tournament match with a 20-minute timer, this wouldn't be a timeout situation, but given what the current situation is, I play this to time. Because that is my most guaranteed win condition. I think anything else, I can stall out most of Trick Room, but I'm risking like an Ice Beam crit or something, or an Ice Beam freeze on my Lando on the one turn that I'm not protecting. So I'm just going for a Snarl here. I'm going to switch this out. Incineroar. Ice Beam will still kill me. There's no way Ice Beam doesn't do 12 damage. Ice Beam, that will do 12 damage. That didn't do 12 damage? Oh, that's definitely game over. Oh. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's... Because now I just have Fake Out Snarl. There's enough on Trick Room. Yeah, it's 2. So I go Fake Out Snarl, and then Snarl Parting Shot. I get my land over 3. I go Snarl. And Earth Power, and just press buttons. Yeah, that's gonna be game over. Feels a bit crummy to time someone out, but so it goes. That is the game, so they say. And Snarl. I can't believe it mines in with that. Like, I know it's at -2, and I know it's resisted, but still, like... Was it -2 or -3? Because I'd expect P2, like, to do 24 damage to an Incid with an Ice Beam. I don't know. I mean, I was playing around that anyway, because I still had, like, Protect Snarl, Earth Power Snarl, Earth Power Scold, or whatever. Actually, probably would have been more pertinent to Scold with Suicune on the next turn. Yeah, so I go Protect Snarl, and then I go Earth Power Scold, and then I go Earth Power Scold again. Yeah. So unless they crit or freeze me there, I still win that even if Incid dies. Right, game 1 done, and it was a timer. Well, almost a timer. It wasn't technically a timer because they forfeited, but. I think once they realised that I was going to timer, they realised they didn't have a win con. Sometimes in endgames like that, your opponent just won't take you to time, and so you play to your outs. But yeah, I think the second I made my intentions clear that I was just going to go to timer, my opponent's like, okay, fine, whatever. Okay, bit of a wait later, and we've got our second opponent today, who is rocking Serena, Feeny, Urshifu, Nihilego, Tornadus. This is tricky. This is very tricky. I'm going to need to bring Speed into this one, because I need to match speed control, if nothing else. And Speed is really good for disruption on this team. Like, Scald and Snarl do absolute work here. Coco, again, could be decent. I think I have to bring Rillaboom here. Rillaboom's super good into Feeny and Nihilego, but I need to get rid of the Serena if I want to do that. So maybe is it this? Is it the same 4? Can I bring Incin here? I mean, Intimidate doesn't really net me anything, is the thing. Like, it's okay into Serena, but it doesn't really get me anything. I'm kind of vibing with Coco here, just for extra speed control. I could even lead Coco and go back-end Suicune, I think maybe isn't... No, or back-end Rilla, maybe isn't the worst thing. Okay, let's try this. We'll see how it goes. Basically, I'm trying to position for speed control here. So, like, Icy Winds with Suicune, that kind of stuff. This also means if they lead Tornadus, I have the option to just go Icy Wind Volt Switch turn 1. So if they want to try and set up Tailwind, they just die for it. They do go Tornadus Nihilego, okay. I guess Suicune Coco. I think I like Icy Wind Volt Switch here, honestly. Icy Wind, and I'm going to Volt Switch. Like this. There you go, Tailwind. Fun fact, my Tapu Koko is Assault Vest and will always survive a Sludge Bomb from an Nihilego. I'm pretty sure it will also survive a Meteor Beam. Yeah, that's less damage, so it'll definitely survive this. We are all set. This is kind of scary. I mean, we could have gone for a Snarl there rather than an Icy Wind, but... Suicune. No, they hit Coco. Big tanks, let's go. Volt Switch comes out. Bonk. That is so much damage. Okay. Good job, Coco. He's doing his job. So I'm going to bring in my Rilla here. I'm going to bring in Rilla just to threaten here. Force the Feeny in. It also gives me the option to just go Fake Out Tailwind this coming turn. Wind, double connect, perfect. Actually, I think I have to go Fake Out Tailwind here regardless. Because if they don't bring in Feeny here, there's the risk that they then switch in their Feeny on a Grassy Glide on this coming turn. So I think I have to go Fake Out. Regardless, they could also have Serena here. Yeah, okay, it is Serena. That is problematic. Okay. So the question is now, do they split their resources? What's the worst case if they hit my Rillaboom with a Sludge Bomb? Rilla goes down, so he can get Tailwind up. Actually, do I even survive a hit from... I must survive a hit from Serena, right? It might be worth me actually going for... I'm going to go Tailwind, and I think I want to switch in like Coco. The reason I'm doing this is just to reduce the damage from Serena. Because I don't want to get hit by a grassy terrain boosted Power Whip. That is potentially troublesome. After Surge comes up. They do just Sludge Bomb. Crap. Yeah, I guess they're not expecting Protect on the Rillaboom there, so I could have gone Protect Tailwind. I guess it also depends on how much damage I would be doing here with they should go U-turn. Crap. I could have gone Protect there, that would have been really good. Use that last. Let's see. Although Lando just kind of threatens everything now, right? It's Ursh, okay. Dark Ursh specifically. Tailwind. They don't have Feeny. That's interesting. Okay. I have to bring in Lando here to threaten the Nihilego. The problem here is they can just protect and Wicked Blow my Lando is the problem. So what I could go for is I could Icy Wind here again. Slow down the Ursh so that I outspeed it in the next turn of Tailwind, because they've got 2 more turns. And switch my ruler back in. I think Nihilego wants to protect here, because my obvious play is just Earth Power, right? So I could have gone Sub there as well, actually. Sub might have been kind of spicy, but the problem is if they double into my Lando for some reason, then I'm kind of screwed. Okay. They withdraw Nihilego, okay. Yeah. Icy Wind is nice here, because now I can Scald next turn, and U-turn. And they Wicked Blow, yep. Okay, I shouldn't take too much from this, let's do about half. Yeah, thereabouts. Okay. Very cool. Icy Wind. Okay, damage on both. Oh, I actually don't want my run to be slower here, do I? Okay, Suigen's fastest. Then it's Rilla, okay. That's actually bad for me, because now I realise I can't U-turn this turn. Because I can't, like, if I U-turn into a triple axle, I just lose. I could Scald Ursh. Trying to go for a burn here. So I think this is going to be like triple axle into Rillaboom and hit my Suicune, right? So I could protect her against the triple axle. Serena's being annoying here. Let's see if this thing goes. If Serena goes triple axle here, then if Serena doesn't go triple axle here, then I think I'm relatively content in saying that it doesn't have triple axle. We don't get a burn. Wicked Blow into, I'm guessing. Oh, they just Wicked Blow the Rillaboom. Interesting. Wait, now I just get free switching. Hold on. Oh, wait, that's not good. Suigen's clutch. Suigen's so clutch. Holy crap. Tailwind, then comes Lando. So the question is, does Urshifu protect here? Oh, hold on. I'm going to Scald the Serena. We know the Urshifu's not Scarfed, because it was outsped by Suicune after an Icy Wind. We know it's not Banded, because the damage it did. It can still be Banded, actually. Also, I'm not too familiar with Urshifu damage ranges. No, Valley Ursh. They detect. Fuck. That's bad. Okay, Suicune, I'm going to need you to burn here, and I'm going to need Serena to also miss. Yeah. That was really obvious in hindsight. Should have just gone for the Sludge Bomb to Serena. That's a Assault Vest would have killed Burn. Okay. Miss Power. Miss Triple Axel. 1 hit. Only 1 hit. Only 2 hits. No 3rd hit. Don't hit me 3 times. You are cheating. The problem is they can Sucker Punch me now. They can just lock me down with Sucker Punch Triple Axel. I should hit the Serena there. Yeah, Serena's a really tough one for this team. Maybe I should have brought Incin in hindsight. Like, Rillaboom didn't really do anything in that matchup just because of the existence of Serena. The problem is if they brought Feeny, I would have needed it. Okay, we're gonna Icy Wind here and Protect to get around the Sucker Punch. No, if they go Sucker Punch and Triple Axel there, I lose eventually. Like, I can never break the Serena. I think what I have to do is pray that they misplay here. And they inexplicably do not go for a Sucker Punch. If they don't Sucker Punch and then miss with Serena here, I can win. But, yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to. I mean, Serena did miss at least. It's half the battle. So Protect there might have done something. I guess the other option I had is I could have gone for... Well, go for Serena, miss, Scald Burn into Ursh, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so you can't win this. Well, that's going to be it for our second battle with this team. Yeah, Serena's a real problem for this. Particularly with Tailwind. I guess maybe Incin should come to that one. Maybe instead of Coco, you should have brought Incin. Coco ended up being really useful though. Yeah, the combination of Nihilego and Serena makes that very difficult for me to deal with, I think. Which is, yeah, I think if I was to rebuild this team, I would definitely need something to get around, specifically the combination of Serena and Nihilego. Because, like, what's my best bet is maybe go, like, Coco Blando and go for, like, Electro Web and Earth Power, but then if they lead Tornadus there, then I just get Tailwinded, and I die. Is the long and short of it, I just die. Yeah. Doesn't help that I don't have a single rock resist on the team. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do drop a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already, go follow me on Twitch as well, link to that is in the description. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.